Hi, and welcome to this video, which is the first video in a series, hopefully, because I had the idea to watch all the Disney Channel original movies and draw some fan art of them. Not of all of them, but of some of them, because there are a lot of these movies, there's so many. To limit myself, I have chosen to use the official list from D23. This list starts with, oh no, Marika and my cat. I'm in a tent to I'm under a little blanket for audio reasons, and my cat is trying to step on it. You can't do that. She's very confused. But I'm following the official list from D23 of all of their DCOMs, and they are starting from in 1997 with Northern Lights, and the list ends in 2022 with Under Wraps 2. So this is the list I'm going for. I know there's some disagreements on what movies are official DCOMs and which ones are not or whatever, but yeah, this is just the list. So I'm gonna watch all of these movies 1 or 2 years at a time, depending on how many movies there are, and then draw some fan art of my favorite from the year. Here at the beginning, I'm lucky because there aren't a lot of movies, but coming into the zeros, there are 12 movies a year. But here in the beginning, we're starting in 1997 with 2 movies, Northern Lights and Under Wraps. I cannot find Northern Lights anywhere. It is not on Disney Plus. It's nowhere else. I don't know how to find that movie, so I have not seen it. Then in 1998, there are 3 movies. There's You Lucky Dog, Brink, and Halloween Town. And I'm gonna go into a bit all of these movies and what I thought of them while we have the chance with so few movies. But I have chosen to do fan art of Brink, just because I am a sucker for a teen boy in crisis, even though Halloween Town was also a good movie. But let's get into the drawing portion of the video. So I'm drawing this on my iPad. At first, I'm doing the sketching on my iPad in Procreate, and then I'm moving on to Clip Studio Paint on PC later to do the lining and all the coloring. And I'm drawing here in front. I'm drawing Brink, the main character of the movie, along with his 3 friends. I chose to do fan art of Brink, despite Halloween Town also being a very good movie, and it was my second choice. Halloween Town is this movie about a girl who discovers she becomes a witch and goes with her grandma to this Halloween Town place. And I see it's a classic, and I see why. It's very cute and it's very well made, all around just a good movie, and I did really like it. The 2 other movies from these 2 years though. The first one, Under Wraps, is this mummy movie about kids who find a mummy, and it wasn't good. It suffered from some bad acting from these children, and the story was just sort of it was silly, kind of funny, but it wasn't really very good. So it never really became anything. And then there was the movie called You Lucky Dog, which was about a guy who was a dog whisperer, but he had lost his abilities. But then he got them back because he met one specific dog, and he ends up being that dog's caretaker when the owner dies, and the dog has a lot of money. For some reason, the dog inherited all the money. And there's some people who are angry about this, some relatives with the bad guys, and there's super much the bad guy, and the guy has a love interest, and it's not good. It's just not a good movie. Brink, though, yeah, as I'm drawing here, was generally a good movie. It was a good time. You can see I'm lining here the main character, Brink, who's this teen boy, and he's just, you know, a teen boy in a crisis, and it's a very classic DCOM story, with some pretty cool characters. So yeah, Brink here, he roller skates with his friend. There's the girl Gabriella, and then the two guys whose names I've forgotten. It's not too important. They are his friends, but their individuality is not that important, as far as I recall. And you know, it's pretty cool. And yeah, they roller skate together, and the main thing is fun and friendship. But there's a whole thing with Brink's dad might lose his job, because he's been injured. And Brink is obviously very worried about this. And then he gets offered this spot on a sponsored team, sponsored skating team. But those are like the bad guys, and like the people on that team are like mean to him and to his friends. And but he really needs this money to make sure that his family is okay. So he takes the job and has to keep it super much a secret from his friends. And of course, there's a whole thing that his friends find out, and he has to like apologize, but they are mad at him. There's a huge dangerous race where one from the like other team tries to injure one of them, or like to do something really bad to them. And yeah, it's just all around, you know, bad. But then of course he figures out that the most important thing is like his friendship, and like your integrity is more important, and it's all gonna be okay. And his friends his friends forgive him, and it's a very classic DCOM story, but it was pretty good. And like there was, you know, the cool girl Gabriella, who like is very real about it. Like, my family has issues too, and I of course I want the money too, but I'm not gonna do that. And he has like Brink has the heartfelt conversation with his dad, like being like, I'm super worried about this. I know you don't want me to, and he's like, I know you don't want me to do dangerous skating and do more than I can handle, and all that sorts of things. And it's very good and very nice. The movie is incredibly 90s though, it's from the late 90s, but it's so 90s, and there's so much scar. It happens in California, so of course there's like, it's just this whole skating environment, I guess, which was a bit much. It wasn't bad. Not like bad. It wasn't too much, or kind of, but it was okay. I mostly just laughed at it because it's so not my time. Like, Scar is just exactly out of my range. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, so for these years, watch Brink, watch Halloween Town 2. Don't watch You Lucky Dog. Watch Northern Lights if you can find it, and tell me what it's like, because I have genuinely no idea what happens in that movie. Though I'm pretty sure I've seen later movies where they reference Northern Lights, so I guess that's just a thing. And yeah, other than that, I'm just finishing up the drawing. I'm adding in some palm trees, finishing up the background. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon with more Disney Channel original movies.